Alright, alright, alright. Bring it. Hell yeah. Yes, I do. Ready? It's not. I do. Wait. There's a film that inspired Bloodborne? Open thing on tablet. You recommended a great video. The film that inspired Bloodborne. Brotherhood of the Wolf. I check that video later. Interested in playing Bloodborne. So far I haven't played many. I haven't played many. Elden Ring. I mean Souls game. So still very new formula. But Bloodborne looks interesting. I definitely wanna try it out one. Anyway, that is open on my stream. I'll close my door. There we go. The door is closed and my headphones are stuck. I'm gonna need to get a longer cable. Recently I got a new table. A new table to basically do shit, and I had to put my PC under it. Now every cable that I had is too short to use it. So I need to get new cables. Oh, hello, Panzer. Welcome to the stream. It feels like it's been a while. I've been streaming. A while. A lot of things happen. Oh man. Oh yeah. This event ends in a week, so I need to do it right now, or else I'm gonna run out of time. I'm gonna try and okay. No, this. Okay, I need to play with my head really close to my screen because the cables don't allow me to lean back. In 6 days and you're head of August. I can say the same thing. Oh fuck this month. I mean, so far it hasn't been so bad, but like it feels like, I don't know, I feel like it's already September. And also there's so many things just happening right now, like, hey, the stock market just crashed. So like, yeah. I had like a little bit of Bitcoin that I bought a long time ago. And it was at like I don't know how much is in like $200 right now. The market crashed and now it's down to $100. So I'm like, yeah. But that's fine because when I bought it, it was like $20. So I'm like, it's still a winning, but hopefully it doesn't go even lower. Lockheed Martin stock went up. Yeah. Hell yeah, we're gonna get some cool planes. We're gonna get some ace combat here while the rest of the world burns. Maybe finally the market crash for houses fucking crashes and we can get some cheap houses now. That will be the good side of things, you know. a market crash, and then every house is like super cheap, and we can all buy a house and be happy living en la pradera. I don't know how to say that in English. In the in the countryside. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a fast. I don't know. This month feels like it's going very fast. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, he agrees. Also, tomorrow. I mean today, but tomorrow we got the new main Girls Frontline event, and also a new Neurocloud event, and we also have Girls Frontline 2 about to be released. And I still haven't played Reverse Collapse. Changes my local currency while it's still there. That's a pretty good strategy, you know. Take advantage of it while you can. I do need some extra dollars as well. I mean, I have dollars in PayPal, PayBob. So at least I have that. Mika enjoys eating goo. Yeah. There's also the concert at the UN, which is I wish I could have been there, because it looks so. It looked like it was so fun just to catch the reference that they did, like putting Martha Maidner as like the representative of education for kids. Like that. I mean, that's some pretty funny reference and fucked up reference. I need 30 minutes section. It was just 30 minutes. I haven't watched the video yet, but yeah, it was a funny collaboration. Like the people getting angry because it was the UN. Like it was a meme. Like, sure, the UN's, it's kind of shitty, but they pretty much troll them on their own house. So it's like, at least it was a pretty good collaboration. Isn't that right, Cat? What do you think? Would you have loved to be there to see the concert live? Yeah, a whole lot of nothing burger. Like be angry at I don't know, be angry at things that you should be angry at, like I can't think of anything right now, but there's some things that you should be angry about. I forgot. Hey, stop doing that. At least it was fun. It was a good little moment for the community to be united in one thing, and that is to make fun of the UN. Is that right, Cat? Anyway, yeah, we got that. We got GFL 2 about to release. I am not ready. If I remember correctly, the Neurocloud social networks began activity like 3 months before release, so, or was it 5? I don't remember. So I will imagine that GFL 2 is probably gonna release
November. Maybe. Oh yeah, Seiya made it there. Like that's pretty awesome that they invited him to be on the concert. Ross, I feel like, oh, so jealous. Like, man. I mean, I guess if anything, he's probably one of the personalities in the community that most deserve it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, the cosplayers, they got some pretty awesome, some pretty good cosplayers to be there. And there was the cosplay that did Clue K 416, but she was using the Girls Frontline 2 outfit, which they haven't released yet. There's only like some concept art, but like that's a pretty good spoiler for. That's a pretty nice spoiler for 416 when she eventually appears in GFL 2, and it looked pretty nice. They were some pretty good cosplayers. GFL 2 Clue K got leaked because got leaked at the UN. I can't believe they leak Clue K at the UN concert. It's such a wild it's such a wild phrase. Also, that image of Juice Hunt with Griffin's face. And some great memes where some good memes came out of this. Apart from that, the community. What else? I mean, not much. But yeah. PayPal payment options. I mean, I wonder how it's gonna be like, because you can play. Supposedly GFL2 is gonna have a PC client, so like that means we're gonna be able to play on PC. But I wonder if they're gonna release it like on Steam, like. Or maybe Epic Games, I don't know. Hopefully Steam, but I wonder how they're gonna release it for the PC client. It's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. Gatito, ¿qué quieres? No. That just be released on Steam? I don't remember. And top up Steam, so I'll take that too. Hopefully it's Steam, because because if they release on Steam, then there's also like I don't know. Steam is, I think, is a better way to like to publicize your game. Oye, sal de ahí. Meow. Sorry, my cat bite me. My cat bite me. Bite me. That sounds weird. Bite. Epic top up. Epic is more restricted over there, I imagine. I mean, yeah, Steam is basically everywhere, so it's like it's easier to use Steam. Also, Steam has like trophies. No, Epic also has trophies. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Having a PC client definitely feels like it's a good way to get more people to play the game, to try the game at least. Also, it's a good way for us to not say, oh yeah, try this mobile game. No, we can say, try this PC game. Girls Frontline 2. Like it gives a little bit more of, you know, grit. Like that, I don't know. Anyway, let's actually begin the event. Let's actually. Also, I love her. I love her design. This redhead. Also, she reminds me of the new Hololive Justice member, Elizabeth Bloodflame. She looks like Elizabeth Bloodflame, like with the red hair and everything. Yeah, let's begin actually. Rumble. Heart beat in the darkness, and inscribed upon it is sincerity. Outer Oasis Plaza. Oh, where we are? Oh, she's already there. Kyle. Boneville, are you listening? Oh my god, look at those. Oh, look at those eyes. Oh shit. She's angry. She look. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, she looks like such a bad girl, but in a good way, you know. Oh, I like her. Yeah, I am. Boneville stretches into the chilly night wind, absent-mindedly fending off the person on the other side of the line. If the irksome obstacle Noah's work wasn't in the way, this will be a prime evening for a ride. Oh yeah, that's another doll that they haven't introduced yet. Man, I want to go for a ride. Is that what you're thinking right now? Oh, look at those eyes, man, and that lips. They really know who they are making her for. Oh, could it be that our esteemed Lady Shawl acquired the art of mind reading to the pursuit of some dusty old tomb? Anyone with eyes could see that your head's in the clouds. Well, technically, everybody's head is in the cloud. The neural cloud. I started the idol event. I haven't read the story yet. I probably. Oh shit! Tomorrow is gonna be the new. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow in stream as well. Because I need to do it. But yeah, I got some spoilers about Cluke, and it looked like a fun event. I've been farming the banners for each one of the idols, so at least I have that. Anyone with eyes could see that your head's in the clouds. Seriously, I get that you're not interested in this assignment, but work is work. Take it seriously. But I am. Look, I handed in my new reports, haven't I? Working on it. That's all for your report. You didn't even add a period. I am working on it, and there haven't been any noteworthy developments. Ugh. Have you tried talking with the professor then? I did go looking for them, but... Excuse me, Professor? Professor, you gotta cover for me. This is after me again because she caught wind of me having instant noodles. Professor, Nanaka's working on a new song. If you could give me a feedback on it, Nanaka will be very happy. Professor, you promised me that you will go with me to the launch sale of that new unlimited model kit. If we don't leave now, they run out. That's all well and good, but could you guys line up? They're popular to an unbelievable degree. They're surrounded each and every day by all the Oasis agents. Can't even get a foot in the door. There's no way that's not an excuse. I'm sure if you just wait a little bit, they'll be more than happy to speak with you. Well, there's one thing I hate most if it's waiting. Shell, isn't Shell the name of the school for the sensei in Blue Archive? Or at least it sounds very similar. Boneville, do you still loathe interacting with humans that much? Oh, she's a human racist. I can't turn a blind eye, but the boss isn't as lenient as I am. If it slips out that this is your attitude while on assignment, that your head is out in the middle of the night to just drive around. Please don't tell the boss. Sangoma will absolutely embellish and blow it out of proportions. I'll be hit with a bunch of restrictions. Oh, great and generous Miss Shell. Okay, there was. Okay, Shell sensitive. Okay, it's just one T away. Though Shell. They kind of they're kind of sound similar. You can pronounce them similarly, I guess. You perhaps not report this in exchange for a copy of Nora's new periodical. Nora's new. Little birdie told me that it's a rarely seen romantic piece, while something along the lines of the domineering professor is in love with me. Man, it's so popular that all of the pre-orders were gone in an instant. Thank goodness I got into the list earlier. Oh, Shell. Okay, Shell. Yes, Shell. Like the gas station. So the domineering professor is in love with me. What the fuck is she writing? Deal. Getting a grip before she forgets herself, Shell turns around quickly, clearing her throat. She sounds chalet. Probably need to watch the anime to see how they pronounce it. I can help you keep that quiet. We have to take your work seriously. I bailed you out of the report 3 days in a row now. If tomorrow's the same, I can't make any guarantees, alright? Got it. Don't worry. The Guardian's catchphrase is always in my heart. For Arcadia. Oh, okay. So they are from Arcadia. There we go. Ah, okay, so it's Chalet. Something like that. So she's Shell then. Also, so they are both from Arcadia, but they're working with the Oasis. Like, because we have the Oasis has a cooperation with Arcadia, so like we share those, I guess. Alright, if you say so. Nora's new publications, don't you forget. I wonder when are we gonna meet Arcadia or go to Arcadia? They still sound very mysteriously. I want. Shell nods, moving to end the call. She only thinks something and pauses. Alright, I know you won't listen to me if I ask you to stop spinning around like you do, but at least be careful. Appreciate it, Missy. Don't you worry about it. Before Shell can launch into a lengthy descriptive tirade, Boneville ends the call. Leaning against her beloved bike, she gently squeezes the rubber duck perched on its handlebars. She has a rubber duck on the handlebars. Oh, that's cute. Looks like no more slacking, huh? Looks like no more slacking, huh? I think how shall I deal with the report that's due tomorrow? Man, what the boss think it send me on a assignment like this knowing that I'm no good at that? I'm sure the boss has her own reasons. Maybe she even saw my complaints coming. Wait, she... Boneville sighs, looking into the cloudless night horizon, resting her weight on their motorcycle. Star seems to urge her to leave the hardships of work behind. So surely it isn't unreasonable for me to go for another 2 laps, right? You're the boss, won't mind. Boneville mounts her motorcycle, revving up the engine. Mechanical claymore shatters the stillness of the night, but Boneville's agitated heart quiets down as the air begins to boil. She wrangles the throttle and brings horsepower to chill. In the mellow evening wind becomes bone-chilling. Pouring road ahead to traverse all by her lonesome, but not a worry in the world. Faster. Just a little faster. If only I could just keep accelerating like this. The supersonic figure returns to the Oasis Square, where a stylish spinning half done at Boneville comes to a stop. Safe and sound. I shall feel satisfied now, but I just feel hollow, weird. Well, let's leave it at that for today. It will be dawn soon. Someone still awake here at the Oasis at this hour? Boneville silenced her bike engine, surreptitiously looking towards the light from a back alley. Choco's Chocolateria. Sounds like a sweet shop. Let's see who might be inside. Professor? Boneville? I mean, what? Only 1 turn of chocolates are left to package. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Should be more time still on this sunrise. Should rest a little. No, not just yet. I'll have to arrange tomorrow's timetable too. Let's see. I got Angela at 7, then Turing, Nishida. Oh, Antonina not say anything, but it's best to put aside some time. Why are there only 24 hours in a day? Sit down at the table, offhandedly grabbing a cup of water, trying to fan off the swelling down drowsiness with the frigidity of cool, cold water. Professor, what are you doing? Nothing, I swear. I'm just out for a stroll because I couldn't sleep. Then this chocolate. Oh, don't worry, I prepared these chocolates long ago. I'm not rushing them at the last moment or anything. Try to block the unfinished confectionaries behind me with my body. I turn around to be met with a golden pair of eyes, brimming with merit. You know, also these eyes reminds me of Elden Ring. Because some characters in Elden Ring have golden eyes, so like she kind of has like that Elden Ring eyes, I guess. Man, I want to play more Elden Ring. This is the first time I ever seen you this startled, Professor. Seriously, it was you, Boneville. You really gave me a scare. Seeing who it was, I let off a breath, wiping away the water on my face. So who you think I was? I'm struggling to think of any good options. Sure that I'm not someone you don't want to see? Let me guess. You've been up all night preparing chocolates for White Day return gifts. Oh, this is for White Day. I wonder if this event originally was released on White Day, because it's been a while. You got me. If I were to send a photo of this to Persicaria. Come on now, I'm only joking. Boneville, no, please. Persicaria just thinks I'm sleeping. Boneville gives me a pat on the shoulder, watching the chocolate behind me with great interest. She picks one up, contemplating it. This portion is for Hubble, this is for Undyne. There's Lynn, Hatsujiri, Sweet Joy. You even set aside a portion for the Guardians. And all of these are custom made for the intended recipient. Damn, we really like personalized chocolates for everybody. Of course, everyone gives up their chocolates with nothing but their most sincere wishes. How could I respond to that half-heartedly? It's just an inspiration as it shows up in the process of making this, and the amount of work to be done just keep increasing. Alright, since you're here already. Boneville looks at me in surprise. I dig through a pile of gift boxes, retrieving a red box with a golden ribbon. This is for you, Boneville. Happy White Day. For me? You've not been at the Oasis for long. I haven't been able to pin down what your preferences are. Do you like it? Boneville looks at the box, recognizing that the forcefully inscribed lettering on it was indeed her name. She freezes on the spot for a moment. I did not see this coming. I thought the Oasis there was another walking board of a human, but I'm beginning to get why you are so popular. He takes the box, giving me a brilliant smile. Oh. Thank you, Professor. This is the first time I ever received chocolates on Valentine's. I'll treasure this. We'll be happy if you enjoy the chocolates rather than treasure the package. I'm conflicted. How could I take apart just this lovely packaging? Boneville beams at the myriad of chocolates in front of her, blinking at me. Well, I see there are still some unpacked chocolates. Will it be that you're not done yet, Professor? Ugh. As reality hits me again, I fell on oncoming migraine. About a third left. There are about 4 hours until sunrise, I think. If you don't hurry, the other dolls will find out. Suppose there's the risk of that. I shall use what time I have. Why, low? You're getting. You say that when you're low. You're getting low blood pressure, Professor. I begin to stand up. Darkness threatens to overtake me. And the only thing that stops me from failing is the table in front of me. Who say that? Anemic. He's getting anemic. That's studies, right? When you get anemic, is when you like stand up really fast and you suddenly see everything blurry. That's because you are anemic, right? Or just low blood pressure. Don't remember. Begin. Hey, you're right. I'm alright, just a bit dizzy. Fine in a bit. How long has it been since you rest? You at least slept in the past few days, right? Yeah, just not a whole lot. 1 or 2 hours a day at most. Whoa, work is this intense at the Oasis? I usually get a full 6 hours, but with return gift on top of daily work, I can only take time out of the rest to make chocolates. You really are pushing it. Guess it can't be helped. Boneville grips my shoulders, pressing me back into the chair. You go rest for a bit. I'll do the rest for you. Huh? This is my line of work, but it's not like I can't do meticulous work. Just tell me what to do. I'll be done faster this way, no? Go smoothly, you might even be able to sleep for a while. You only got here recently, but here I am, making you stay up late to help me with chocolates. What an embarrassment. No need for the pleasantries. You'll need to rest while you can to meet with everyone tomorrow, right? Your time is precious after all. Do you hear that bit too, huh? Did you chocolates after all? I'll lend you this pair of hands for now as repayment. I read something else for a moment, like, I'll lend you this pair of what? Oh, hands. Oh, okay. So let's admire her design for. She got a beer here. God damn, she's just so they just made her extra sexy. God damn it. Bless Mika. Bless Mika and bless whoever manufactured her. Bless the company that make her. see. This portion is for rice. Tell me, what shall I do? Return demands a response, but still understands security. Go for the packing paper with the movie poster print. Yeah, that one. Thank you, Boneville. Okay, it looks like it's... I hope it's a short event. Wagtail speed. As swift as a bird even on land. Oh, she has her own bike. Ikuya. Shattering limits, okay. Okay, it looks pretty easy. So no wait, I gotta read. So I'm guessing she was made Boneville as a racer. There, she's a racer doll. She's a racist doll. What? A racist doll for human. Training a professional driver requires significant time and resources, and as a result, the concept of AI-powered robots as partial replacement for human drivers was beginning entertained as early as 2030. The MCR model hailing from cyber media can be considered to embody the final form of this concept. Technological advancement have enabled the MCR to execute complex maneuvers and techniques previously deemed impractical, quickly gaining the favor with its target audience. Since 2054, numerous motorsports hosts have organized events specifically for dolls, and the MCR has excelled in these competitions. The stage was set for Boneville as the MCR model doll. But Boneville is an extreme racist, replacing human drivers. I mean racer. What's this? Oh. There's the duck. Oh, she looks so badass. Oh, that's the duck. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, it's so cute. I like it. She looks like very badass bad girl vibe, but she's adorable. Oh, I love her already. Also, I love that she's a warrior. She's a warrior, but her attack is basically just ramming you with his bike. What very offensive that fucking motorcycle manslaughter. Just like ping pong. As a professional doll, Boneville possesses inherent driving expertise upon joining the team. It still underwent the prescribed training regimen. While the training period was expedited, it nonetheless spanned nearly 6 months. From the fundamental of a 125 cylindric cc, which is cilindrada, something like that. I don't know how to say that in English. Cylinder. A1 motorcycle to a stripped-down race car like amenities like ABS. Human drivers must complete numerous drills of varying complexity. Boneville diligently underwent this comprehensive training. Subsequently, technicians fine-tuned Boneville's body based on the collected data, optimizing the performance. In a comparative test, a fully trained Boneville outperformed other untrained MCR models by an entire weight class. Even a professional doll must put in sweat and effort. But yeah, she's good. She's obviously good. Training still make her even get better. Boneville's on-track style is best described as aggressive and fiery. A media outlet once remarked, "When she's behind the wheel, she almost seemed to embody a ghostly rider, flaming aura and all." Within 6 months of becoming certified, Boneville was already a prominent figure in local clubs, earning the reputation of both a champion and the infamous Road Rage King. Her aggressive driving style resulted in at least 20 minor and 3 major reprimands within 6 months, along with a temporary ban from competition. Oh shit. Oh, Plasma, welcome. Greetings, welcome to the stream. I'm back, my boys. Welcome. Nice to see you again. We are right now playing the Boneville event, which is her. She's a doll. She's a motorcyclist doll. And she's pretty. She was basically a competition racer doll. Yeah. So far she's pretty cool. Also, she's so. They make her extra sexy. Like they knew what they were doing when they were designing her. Yeah, she's basically a racer, a racist. She's a racer doll, made for competitions. Roughly 6 months later, her team arranged for her to participate in the NWSBK Championship, but a narrow limiter was installed to curb her brash behavior in the big leagues. This modification had an unintended consequence. Boneville's initial performance in the NWSBK was lackluster. The Ghost Rider that's a pain for both their opponents and technicians. But yeah, she was too hardcore driving. Also, she's a warrior. But her attack is basically to ram you with her bike. Like, bam. Like, reckless driving, the best attack. Oh yeah, those H artists really have some nice work to do. Yeah, she's pretty fast. With the narrow limiter removed, Boneville adapted her driving style, focused on improving in the moment precision in large-scale races and reducing rule violations in preparation for the next NBSK season. Her effort paid off, earning her first place in 3 stages and a 3rd place finish in the finals. Consequently, Boneville dominated the NWSBK Championship, winning 4 consecutive titles, gradually ascending future stars. So yeah, her animation is pretty cute. She's pretty badass, and then her dog meow meow. Yeah. And she's sexy, cute, and adorable. What else do you want? Whoa. However, her success attracted controversy. A renowned veteran team, IA, filed a complaint accusing Boneville of using illicit methods to gain an advantage. This sparked a heated dispute, escalating into a physical altercation. To ensure fair competition, the referee committee intervened and imposed a 3-month ban on Boneville. A subsequent investigation revealed the accusations were unfounded. conflict between the two teams remained irreparable. In June of that year, Boneville announced the departure from the team and withdrawal from the NWSBK Championship. Oh. So, that's if the investigation revealed that they were unfounded. Why did she left? Drivers are just tools. If they can make us any money, there's no reason for them to exist. Those enemies are new, like those butterfly enemies. I mean, yeah, I mean, she mentions that she doesn't like humans. Like, she hates. No, I mean, she doesn't hate humans, but she kind of doesn't like interacting with humans. So I guess it's because of that. That veteran driver basically make her feel distrust of humans, maybe. But she's like, fuck humans. Let's use her skill. Oh, the Akira slide. That Akira slide, man. That's a pretty good skill. Returning to the local scene without a sponsor, Boneville reverted to her former driving style, now solely responsible for the cost of competition and vehicle maintenance. She ventured into the world of open-road motorcycle racing. This unregulated, high-risk, high-reward environment featured unpredictable competitions, including the occasional road patrol officer and aggressive motorcycle gangs. I told you earlier, normal to go to compete with a baseball bat in town. So she basically became like death races, something like that. That's another animation to add to the Akira slide compilation. Foul grass, corrosive haze. Yeah, these enemies are new. Another from that strange drama. I mean, what the NTR? Oh, this is just somebody hating on dolls. Somebody being racist to dolls, which is always what's happened. The camera back up again? Not yet. I mean, I still haven't received the parts that I order to repair the screen. ¡Cierra mi puerta! Shit, I need to close my door. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot my train of thought. The dilapidated garage of the slums, coffee shops tucked away in alley corners, club rooms filled with the scent of machine oil, and worn down public roads in the dead of night. Reminiscence about those days invariably brings a bittersweet smile to Boneville's face. In their words, it was harsh, dangerous, and unglamorous existence, but one that offers unparalleled freedom. While she lost certain things, she gained something she desired in return, just like the main characters of those old-ass gangster movies. One day, so she just wanted to be a gangster. One day, Boneville abruptly left her residence, selling her garage and all its content except for her personal motorcycle. It vanished without a trace. Apart from a few devoted motorcycle fans who occasionally mentioned her name, it was as she never existed, much like countless other civilian dolls. Those things are all in the past. She retired then. She basically retired. That's pretty nice. At least she was able to retire. A lot of dolls don't get that. They just get sent back to the manufacturer and they get disassembled. After joining the Guardians, Boneville retained her independent spirit, leveraging the speed and agility of the motorcycle. She effortlessly navigated Magrasea instead of remaining at Arcadia's headquarters. Even in the rare event of encountering a Sanctifier, she can easily evade them. Boneville's preferred destination is undoubtedly Burbank. This perpetually illuminated city is sure to have a few ruffians roaming the street at midnight. She relishes the opportunity to give those rowdy troublemakers a gut thrashing. A street of Kirkus Red had introduced itself to this reckless midnight. Yeah, she rides around, on her motorcycle looking for gangs to fight. That is a spider. That's new. Product code MCR, body code blah blah blah, product serial number blah blah blah, product activation date 2054 February 17, product name Boneville, Nettle activation percent. This has been encrypted and no, it's not supported. MCR, call me Boneville. Verification complete. Entered project in our cloud. Welcome to the Oasis, Boneville. The path to the future is waiting to be opened by you. Yeah, a lot of dolls has that. A lot of dolls has a lot of sensors, which makes me think, what's the point? Oh yeah, no, let's do some. Let's use some dolls that I normally don't use. Oh, let's use Okabe. Yeah. I love that. I love that boy. That Chunibyo boy. Let's also use Mayuri. So cute. So adorable. Let's get... Oh wait, need to... Yeah, let's put Erika here. Oh, let's put Garcia here. Leo here, there we go. So that they can, so that I can raise their bond. Yeah, there was a collab with Steins. Probably one of the best collabs the game has. It's up there with probably one of the best collab Amica game has had. Alongside the Valhalla event and the Ghost in the Shell event and the Gunslinger Girls event. It was a fun story, full with reference, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. I also watched the anime a long time. Like I watched it like when it came out, so I didn't remember much about it. I need to rewatch it again because There were some things that I didn't remember, but it was a pretty fun anime. Yeah, the absolute madmans, they never missed. God damn it, Mika. The division was also pretty fun, yeah. I mean, the division was kind of like making fun of the division, but also like having fun with the division. Yeah. The only thing bad about the events is the fact that they are kinda not canon. That's the only thing. Like, I mean, because the dolls that they appear in the story, in those stories, they are not gonna appear in the main story. So it's like, that's the only bad thing about the events. The fact that they are semi-canon. Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do. I mean, what if when eventually Girls Frontline 2 gets a collab event, what anime could they collab with? And will they? Because I don't know, it'd be interesting to see that. A few days later, other Oasis Plaza. Hey, Persica! I collected the circumstances and feedback into a report. Please have a look. Good work, Persicaria. It's about time for lunch break, so you go rest. I'll be off for lunch as well. Of course, Professor. But would you really be okay by yourself? Rainbow Six Siege? Oh yeah, that they could do that. Although, no, there are some girls operators, so they can do that, yeah. We can finally steal them from Arknights. Actually, thinking about it, because Girls Frontline 2 is more is like more into the sci-fi setting of the world. They could do a cyberpunk event, like a cyberpunk 2077 event. That would be crazy. GFL 2 is maybe gonna release on November, I think, because if I remember correctly, Neurocloud was also like begun publishing things in Twitter and in Facebook around this time, and Neurocloud was released in November, so like maybe November, December, October, maybe. But yeah, it's coming. I'm not ready. No idea about GFL 2. Oof. There's some pretty cool things coming. I hope I mean, right now that it's been almost a year since it released in the Chinese server, there are some very good quality of life improvement that the game has had. So I wonder if they're gonna release the global version with those quality of life improvements, or if they're gonna release the launch version. Hopefully not. Hopefully they release it with all the new things. But yeah, we'll see. They want to overlap. That's, yeah. If they release Girls Frontline 2 around the same time as Neurocloud was released, and they can just overlap the anniversaries. But will that be a good idea, though? Because then you have people having to decide between using their money on Neurocloud or Girls Frontline 2 for the anniversary. I don't know. They have their marketing people, so they probably know what they're doing. Or maybe not. Rintaro hesitates for a moment, then glances back and asks again. What exactly do you think Miss Boneville is doing? From what I can see, she seems to be tailing me. Follow Persica aside, looking at the red-headed figure not far away. She stands some dozen paces away, yawning as she spins her head. Yawning as she spins the ends of her hair around her finger like a yarn. As our eyes meet, she doesn't flare to wave her hands in greeting, apparently not wanting to either approach or leave. No self-concealment or keeping the distance. I can't say I've even seen anyone tell someone like this before. She's been like this the entire morning. It doesn't get in the way of work, so I just let her be. Wait, I'm gonna let my cat in. I do happen to have some free time. We have to receive our guests from the Guardians properly. Meow. I end my call, rolling towards the person behind me. Good midday, Boneville. Oh, Professor! What a coincidence seeing you here! Coincidence indeed. Boneville, may I ask you what exactly you're doing? Oops. What am I pressing? What am I doing? That should be obvious, no? I'm following you, of course. Of course she is. Okay, what the fuck? Where's the M? Of course she is following me, guys. Like it's okay. She's following me. It's nothing to worry about. No, it's not the PC. Just one of my keys just got. I don't know. There we go. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Okay. Why are you doing this? First time I ever seen a human as interesting as you, Professor. Only natural that I want to observe a little. Oh no. She's become a stalker. Let's go of the hair strands around her finger, leaning forward and inspecting me from head to toe. Well, have you derived any conclusion? You seem fine both in spirit and body. Looks like all the effort you put into White Day didn't go to waste. You'll have to thank you for that. Let me treat you to lunch as a show of gratitude. I'll help you in the first place as thanks for the chocolates. You're going to offer thanks to my thanks? And it'll go on and on. I don't think I mind that. What do you want to eat? Oops. What do you want to eat? Did you put it that way? I leave the food up to you. As for drinks, there has to be canned root beer. Two options left. Run for your life or be down bad. No, please. I don't want to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy. Yeah, take me to Paradeos. Your tastes certainly are unique. Seeing as root beer is at least non-alcoholic. That should be alright. No? I didn't think the Oasis actually had root beer. Couldn't find any in a day's looking. I will prepare it for you. Shall we go? Need to walk towards our destination, but I find Boneville pressed closer and closer to my face. A serious expression on her face. What is it? Damn. Professor's way is too scrupulous during the day. I can't find a single vulnerability. I have to sign up for a night shift. Boneville's serious countenance is so close to my face that I can't help but break into laughter. When I'm working at night, you're out driving somewhere, right? Whoa, the professor grabs a secret of mine. Looks like I'll have to redouble my efforts. Alright, let's see if I can find a weakness while we eat. Boneville quickly switches up the demeanor as she stretches while I watch on, not knowing whether to laugh or lament. Oops, oh wait, what the fuck? No. Hell. Sorry, I'm moving now. I'm moving some screens. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, should we call Miss Shell along? You two came here together after all. I have to invite her out this afternoon as well. Ah, nah. She got some stuff. She got some stuff to do still. Michelle certainly seems busy. She's juggling communicating engineering concept with Krog and managing logistics with Sanctifiers. Are you implying that I'm not busy, Professor? How do you know that's not true at all, okay? Alright then. The ever busy Miss Boneville, let's go. Let's go. Time for some root beer. I wonder what root beer is. Does it taste like beer? Well, I mean, what makes it root? Is it like artisanal beer? The uproar of the crowd and the rumbling of the engine below her ignite Boneville tears for speed. She grips the handlebars even tighter, seeking an even higher limit. YouTube started putting ads in the middle of streams now. Oh yeah, that's because I mean, yeah, they have for a while, but I guess because my channel is monetized, they do that now to my streams as well. I hope they're not too intrusive. Like I have the settings for the frequency of the ads to how to say that, equilibrate to medium. But I guess sometimes I don't know if YouTube kind of like doesn't tell me if it's actually medium or if they're like aggressive. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make me too much money. It makes me like cents. But maybe one day I can live out of this. But yeah, if it's too much annoying, I think I can turn them off without paying anything. I mean, I guess they could also do that. That'd be pretty shitty if they would just put ads. I don't remember. Did they say they were gonna do that? I feel like I read somewhere that they were gonna do that. They were gonna put ads without you being monetized, so like you will not receive any of that money. I don't remember. I need to check the rules. Only a small lead will be found from that moment of acceleration. Taking into account the state of the vehicle and the difference in seconds, after leaving the maintenance zone, Boneville ups you. Prepare for the bag. for the bag. Two. Yeah, that would be horrible. Oh, my Yushi's so adorable. So cute. So adorable. Ah, thanks for the blessing. I'm trying to reach my roll of toilet paper, but my cat doesn't let me. Narrative. The Oasis Restaurant. Boneville hums a tune while levity as she sends a fifth piece of steak into her mouth. Man, the cooking here is really something else. Yeah, everything for my cat. My cat is right now sitting on my chest, making rumbling noises. I don't know why I don't know if it's because it's winter and he's getting cold, but my cat recently likes to sit on my chest more often. Maybe because he's cold and wants to be heat up, or maybe he's just that attention seeking. That's the sound of his breathing. Anyway. Oh, you now have two cats. As long as he is fluffy, but he's got some nasty uñas. You say that in English. You know, some nasty garras. You know, the thing that it's in your fingers that you can use to scratch. Those things. I need to cut them up. Oh, but that's so cool. You have two cats now. That's nice. No, not fangs. The thing you have in the fingers. Fangs? No, it's fangs, right? No, isn't fangs? Isn't fangs the one the teeth in the mouth? Wait, fuck! I'm gonna Google that shit. Uñas in English. Nails. There we go. Nails. The nails. The 9-inch nails. Those things. Yeah, and I need to cut his nails. Nails, yeah. Yeah, it's nice having cats. Also, it's nice like yours. It's nice to have two cats, because that way they can keep company with each other, or annoy each other, whatever the case is. Cats are good, yeah. They're pretty nice companions. So, as long as you like it, how's life at the Oasis been treating you, Boneville? Not bad, all things considered. I think I'm more or less happy with everything apart from having to scrap a few bikes. Surprised though, you haven't told anyone else about my identity. No, I wouldn't want you or Shell to get any special treatment. And if you get slapped with any restrictions, you wouldn't be able to go for a drive wherever you wanted, right? The redhead whistles in recognition. Not bad at all, Professor. You keep raising my opinion of you. You quite like this patch of road. The horrid roads in the other sectors are like off-road country nightmares in comparison. Oh, your cat sleep with you? Oh, that's nice. And your dog as well. Yeah, my cat also likes sleeping with me sometimes, not all the time. But I think he only does it when it's cold. Like right now, because we're in winter, it gets cold at night, so like he looks for me to like sleep with me at night. When it's summer, he doesn't because it's hot as fuck. But that's cute that your cats and your dog sleep with you. I can imagine your bed is pretty cramped. Pretty cramped. Sailing down a smooth road does do a good job of easing the mind. Oh, Professor, you truly are after my own heart. Huh? Bumble springs to her feet, her eyes burning and inescapable. Feeling the wind in your face as you go faster and faster beyond the limit. I'm sure you're taking notice of my bike. With mods done on it, it's got both speed and feel. Wanna give it a spin, Professor? Yeah, that's the only bad thing about cats. You can't, if they live with you or like sit on you, you can't move. It's a crime if you move. I still have some work to do later. Next time for sure. Oh, to speak of it, I do have a piece of news that might interest you as a racing doll. Catch a glimpse of the reality that lies underneath Boneville's disguise. It was but for a moment, but a touch of melancholy flashes across Boneville's face as she hears the word racing. It is sun covered up by her usual smiling countenance. She straightened up, returned to her chair. What other good news do you have for me? Rogue made some new conclusions from her research on power systems. Crooks made some new conclusions from her research on power systems. Chances are, it'll make your bike even faster. Sounds good. I'll go visit the engine department when I have time. Thanks, Professor. She finished her root beer, stretching in her chair. Let's head out for a bit. Boneville. If there's something you're holding back, please share it with me if you feel comfortable. Maybe able to offer some assistance. Well, nothing escaped the Professor. Sharp to a terrifying degree. She avoids my eyes, hands on her chin and deep in thought. She still holds a fork in her hand, fidgeting with it. That's exactly why I have to watch my words when I watch my words like so when I'm with you, Prophet. What? I'm saying, if I pour it all on you right now, you come to know all about my past just like that. That doesn't feel fair. But Boneville, I want to I want to get to know you. I mean, I need to answer a comment. Sorry, give me a second. All right. Come on, Boneville, you can drama dump with me. It's fine. I'm used to dolls drama dumping. And me having to fix their problems. That's just what the professor does. Boneville gestured with her fork, drawing the shape of a circle in the air. Alright, how about this? You're really interested? You go around and ask about it. If you are really so interested, then go around and ask about it yourself, huh? Is this some sort of test for me? Is that really a test for you, Professor? Let's just call it an N3. A little game. I'll give it my all. I will give it my all. I look forward to seeing you next then. It was a lovely meal. It was a lovely meal. Thank you for the treat. She puts her cutlery back in place, waving at me as she steps outside. The sound of tires against the pavement are roaring, and a roaring engine arrives. I look in the sound direction to see a blazing head of hair waving in the air like a standard, its owner speeding away into the horizon. She's so cool. So bad. Oops. The up road. Oh no, I'll read this. Some buff model have been abandoned here. That's just generic. Only a small lead be found for accelerate. But I did some. OBS, why did you disconnect? I wonder why that happened. Like sometimes it just disconnects and then it reconnects. Like, why? Oops. Okay, let's sell this. Let's sell this. The Oasis Cafe. According to her records, when she signed up with Project Nero Cloud, she claimed the NWSBK title 4 times in a row. Formidable competitor, to say the least. But after her last outing, she left her team and never stepped foot in competition scene again. And this last event, records are far too abnormal. Someone must have tampered with it behind the scene. What exactly happened? Professor? Oh, that's Shell. She looks, oh, she's got that mechanic outfit really. I wonder, I don't like mechanic legs or mechanic arms. Ah, Shell. Not quite the time we agreed on yet. You're here earlier. For the habit. As for you, Professor, you're even earlier than me. I was looking for someone quiet to sort out my thoughts. You didn't even notice me come in. Something though on your mind? Could it be something related to love? Since why day just passed? I don't have any personal experience with that, but I read a lot of novels about it. Maybe I can help out. I don't trust the kind of novels she's been reading. Not anything related to that. But I do need help. I do need your help. I do need you to help me out. She looks at the clock on the wall, mulling it over for a bit. Well, we have 20 minutes until our arranged time. And I did get you for an extra half an hour just in case. So we should have the time. Tell me, what do you need help with? It's about Boneville. I summarized my interaction with Boneville in the past few days, as well as my worries about her affairs. That's how it is. Seriously, Boneville, following you, then making you treat her for food. Yet it hasn't gotten in the way of your work, has it? Don't worry. I quite like how straightforward she is, really. Her reactions to the word racing should be related to her past, I think. Does that give you any ideas? Boneville really never tried to avoid talking about her past with us. When those topics came up, there's always this tinge of self-deprecation and resentment. I think the reason she has told you to find out yourself instead of simply telling you is that she's hoping she can get some sort of different answers from you. Is that what she's thinking? It's merely conjecture, nothing more than that. But I think I agree with her assessment that you can help move. But I think I agree with her assessment. But I think I agree with her assessment that you can help her move on. She'll take a sip of her coffee, drinking away the fog of the past. What was the last time she attended NWSBK, the premier world motorcycling championship? The Oasis outskirts. Boneville sips along the road. Usually, the rhythmic purr of the engine will lift her spirit, but today, a knot of worry tightening in her chest, refusing to lose its grip. Racing doll. Sometimes anyone's called me that. I can still chase speed all I want. The dolls who once shared that passion on Samia's rival are no longer here. Why do I still ride? She gradually slows down, stopping by the roadside. Not a soul in the ambience. Dreams quietly flows by the way. The sky merges with the road in the distance. The path ahead stinging, extending the realm unknown. There are rivers in the cloud too. just like that day. She sips towards the river almost by instinct, seemingly returning to the past as she gazes at the reflection in the water. Returning to a time when she was still number 42. Number 42, huh? Number 42, I guess, means when she was, before she became a professional, maybe? When she was still just a doll training to be a racer? Reminiscence. Wait. When riding to the forest paths of your memory, beware the beast that suddenly appears. The boat! Let's try Persica. And a medic. Let's get Okabe again. Here we go. Chansey. And Suyoi. Chat and limits. Spectator A. 42, come on! I bet everything on you! Oh, go, 42! Bit faster around the curve, come on! See? Just like so. To these people, the driver and the number do not matter. They're simply convenient identifications that prevent them from making a mistake when betting. Boneville revealed the thrill of riding, entrailed by the rush of wind against her. Amidst any chaos or noise, she never lost sight of her true passion, the fastest she could ever be.
The next turn will decide it all. Who will be the first to cross the line?
Oh, number 2! It's number 2 and number 42! Number 42 was broken through!
Oh my god, she's still accelerating! Can number 2 maintain her undefeated record?
Letting the front brake while accelerating in low gear. The driver in red executes a smooth drift through the turn, then guns it down the straight, crossing the finish line triumphantly. Cheers her up from the spectator stand, echoing the countless matches before. The crowd waves banners, leaping and cheering, filling the air with a contagious energy of excitement and enthusiasm. The courageous jockey behind the wheel removed her helmet, giving her long hair a shake, taking her leave from the battle of emotion behind her. Oh, who's that? Look at that. He's also a doll, but interesting design. Congratulations, Boneville. The regional title is yours. One step closer to the Grand Finals champion. It's just regionals, nothing worth getting excited over. If I remember correctly, there's a 5-pound difference between us, Turbo. My past experience informed me as to what position I am in. Those lunatics over at the booths won't be putting any big money on me anytime soon. Know what they call me nowadays? Know what they call me nowadays? Yeah. Turbo. Eternally second. Oh wait, you're really leaving without at least saying goodbye to the folks in your team? Bit cold, isn't it? But he is a rival, I guess, but... I wonder if he is the veteran that said bad things about Boneville. Some of the drivers that used to be on this team couldn't handle it mentally and hurt the team's score. For the sake of winning this season of Whoop, management cycled out all the dolls in the team just last week. In all K who work on the motorcycle got the boot. I'm not familiar with a single soul in the new team. We all hustled here for the sake of a goal. No need to pretend to be chummy. And you? For what do you drive? Simply enjoy the feeling speed gives me. Even on the track? Yeah, on the track, all the dolls here cast all of their concerns. Pursue speed as they like. That's the feeling of breaking limits I'm after. How laughable. What was that? What? Was that too kitsch for you? The moment we come out of the factory, we are inextricably tied to a horde of beneficiaries. If you were to go to tell those gambles that you were a second slow because of a mistake, do you think they will listen to reason? You want to go for your rights, go after the limits of speed. When you come to the field of competition, the naivety. Turbo smiles, patting Boneville on the shoulder as she walks past her. Okay, she's a she. She's a she.
She's a woman, girl, boys. It's fine.
So I can say I mind this kind of naivety. Maybe you have the same look next time, 3-time champion Boneville. The driver's backdrop disappeared in the light from the other end of the exit. Boneville shakes her head at a loss. What a chatty girl. Team IA management office. Oh, that's fine, Plasma. Thank you for staying. Thank you for coming for a while and saying hello. Good to see you again. Yeah. Have a nice sleep and see you next time. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow, so yeah. Smashing all characters in that game. Hell yeah. Every single character is smashable. Yes, even the boys. Hey, where were you, Turbo? The boss was looking for you. Looking for me? Yeah, when the scores came out, his face was almost an ashen color. Looked like he was gonna explode. Careful. Don't make him more angry than he already is, or we're all...
Turbo, my office!
The roar interrupts the discussion. Turbo gestured to the other person. There was a need for the conversation to continue further. He responds crisply to the boys. Yep, good night, have a good night. Come in! The manager enters the room first. Turbo heart sinks as she sees the other team members in the room, here to receive their share of variety.
I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the team results. There's still a chance that the standings currently are. However, our upper management has run out of patience. Especially for you, Turbo. This is the 6th year you've been active in the field. If you cannot produce any more results, upper management will do more than just retire you. Turbo gathered her hands into a fist. She knew all too well inside what her manager meant. The other teams here have gone through several cycles of dolls for the sake of improving their results. You all can afford to be so laid back because I am at the front, handling all the pressure for you. I fail to understand how you are so buddy-buddy with that number 42. Your opponents, for good's sake. Yes. Your time was 1.32 slower than hers. Not a difference too great to make up. Tomorrow I will arrange for someone to collide into her and hit her brakes on her vehicle. Motorcyclists move more speed than 200 kilometers when racing. If you proceed with that, the driver... You're concerned about another driver? She doesn't end up in the can this time. You will. Who are you to talk about fair play, eternally second? Come back when you're in first place. What a piece of shit. The man slapped his table without distracting at the atmosphere in the room, which is a freezing point. Do not be convinced by these childish slogans. The conglomerate do not take count with those who cannot produce results. If this continues, we'll all be out on the streets. I understand. Turbo looks up, scanning across the room full of silent teammates. Her sight settles on the silver trophies leading the shield behind the manager. Perhaps it was time for a change. Deep into the night, Boneville exits the bathroom. The projector still playing a recording of today's race, and it just happened to be a segment of her own final dash. The commentator's voice from the speakers becomes more and more excited. She wiped her hair, enjoying a drink. Immediately, a notification sound interrupted her brief speech. Man, bastard of a boss making someone work ungodly hours like this. Much as she complains, she flips open her terminal. Come by the river, we need to talk. Horrible. Oh no, is this the... Because they say something about she having a fight with somebody from the AI team, from the IA team. So I wonder if that's Torbo. Or maybe Torbo's gonna tell her. Yeah, maybe Torbo is gonna tell her what's gonna happen. I mean that Torbo girl, she doesn't seem bad. She just isn't a bad team, which seems nice. Like definitely like a good rival, a fair and honest rival. The hero slide is so cool. Go. Oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. The tranquility of the riverside is broken by the roar of an engine. Boneville speeds along the water edge, catching a glimpse of a figure dressed in white out of the corner of her eye. Found you. She hits the brakes, and the sharp sound of friction assaults the air of the tire leaves a streak of rubber along the road surface. The red-head dismounts with a leap. The figure in white stands still at the water edge. A heavy hand claps her on the back, and she turns to face her rival, as unrestrained as ever. Please, my old bones can't handle it if you put your back into it. And you're senior on the track. At the end of the day, show some respect to your elders. You've been at it for only 6 years. Don't say that like you're some diesel walking tractor. Yeah, 6 years. For an average civilian doll, it is a normal operation period, nothing more, nothing else. So in a place as sharply dependent on performance of the track, I ought to have been replaced long ago. Few touch-ups at the core and conductors greatly increase the doll's ability to handle a vehicle. The spectators at the races bet, gambling on the technological myths that they themselves created. Humans, they are adept at believing their own lies. I can't agree with that. Humans only give us our base commands. Our judgments in the heat of the moment and improvements of technique are the result of our own hard work. I can't say I enjoy all of this fake stuff you keep talking about. Man, stuff about hard work can only come out of the mouth of a high-handed champion. Double picks up a pebble off the riverbank, tossing it towards the ripple of water at the angle. Projectile bounces a few times upon the surface before sinking at the bottom with a splash. She slaps the dust of her hand, changing topics. Tomorrow's race. Stay away from my team's driver at the start. Eh? They're looking to rough you up. Watch your brakes carefully, or ideally get some distance from the very beginning so you don't collide. Getting this underhanded, are we? I've been in this for longer than you. In dirtier too. Why I say you're naive. Trying to do it all with nothing but your passion. Unbearable, truly. Boneville moves to imitate Torval, skipping a rock across the water. Instinctively, her control of angles and power is more precise. The rock skips almost a dozen times before sinking. We're opponents, aren't we? Sure you won't regret telling me all this intel now? Perhaps it's just the part of my heart not resigned to its fate as stalking. On a time I too choose to race out of passion, yet now I must make compromises that reality demands. You're an interesting one. Want a drink? Bought root beer. About root beer. Don't drink and drive. Don't worry, non-alcoholic. Boneville opens the can for her, stuffing the can into her hand. I ought to honor the wishes of a three times champion. The two take up their cans, fingerly jello foam sloshing about. Trouble bros immediately frowns as she takes a sip. Who in the world will enjoy this stuff? NWSBK Regional Main Competition Venue. Our competition has set off. Number 36 at 52 are falling behind in the opening. About half a second behind the pack. They'll need to make up for ground later with adjustments. Here comes number 4. No, I need to read this like a commentator.
All competitors have set off. Number 36 and 52 have fallen behind the opening. About half a second behind the pack. They'll need to make up ground later with adjustments. Here comes number 42, Boneville. Oh no, number 42 is moving forward in unison with the two competitors for Team AI. Number 42 is attempting to overtake.
Confusion reigns in the spectator stands as people mutter amongst themselves, unaware of the circumstances. Boneville, however, has fallen into an impasse. The two motorcyclists surround Boneville, following her as she accelerates, and the accelerates like a pair of flies, impossible to shake off. Hey. See the trade being a champions gap? So what if you're a 3 times champion? Can't see you getting out of this one. Have to show you some respect, Redford dog. After my break, are you? How did you know? Spare the effort, I'll do it myself. Boneville slams the brakes, her motorcycle lurching as it's slow. Her body is sent reeling forward with momentum. Huh? Number 42 vehicle seems to have some malfunction. There's suddenly brake. They're still on the vehicle. What's that woman doing? She's gone mad. Not like you losers. Name's Boneville, and I'm a real driver. Hell yeah. Utilizing the student deceleration, she works the bike's direction up her body is thrown forwards. The motorcycle skims the track edges, expertly navigating the corner. Capitalizing on the moment of hesitation from the drivers in the right, Boneville accelerates. But number 42 doesn't let go of the chance. Goodbye, you have-been. Boneville charges forward, gaining tremendous distance from the 2 drivers surrounding her, closing the gap between the other opponents in front of her. What a shocking maneuver! Number 42 Boneville is not the 3-time champion for nothing! Oh my god! Waves of cheer erupt from the onlookers, each one greater than the last. Amidst the engine's outcry, as she moved with blazing speed, Boneville sees the figure she drank with by the river last night. Oi, Turbo! The golden-haired driver ignores Boneville, focusing on the next curve up ahead. Thank you. She nods, accepting her opponent's gratitude. After a few laps, Boneville maintains a comfortable lead. Amidst the applause and cheers, she once again secures the NWSBK Championship title. Business as usual. A few ups and downs, but the result was the same nevertheless. Oh no, but now they're gonna... Now Turbo is gonna get it. Team IA Management Office. Big stack of CCTV photos are slammed in Turbo's face. The various photos were of countless different angles. The figures stuck together in all of them. And how do you explain these? We had a drink together, that's all. You met up with your opponent the day before the event, and you tell me that you just had a drink? You told number 42 all about our plans, didn't you? Do you have some vendetta against first place? You're not happy to take first place? This is a competition, so Don't argue me with that fair competition and sportsmanship shit! For the team, all that's needed is results. Money! Finals are your last shot. The current point difference between you and number 42, only a win will secure you the top spot in the standings. If you continue as you are now, management means to say that you have already been in the field for some time. If you're so inclined to disobey, you shall be scrapped, as the conglomerate rules will have it. That which is without value ought to be treated like garbage. Those other lumps of metal will see that this is what happens to distance. I am not at fault here. Team AI have no more time to waste on you. I understand. Thank you. I feel like that should be illegal, you know? I mean, I don't know, it probably is, maybe. Just to... I mean, those have right, I mean, yeah, it's weird. We don't know how much rights they have. I mean, some stories they tell you that they have rights, and they are able to get independence from humans. But there are other stories where they just show that they are still treated like slaves. The office room closes with a click. Trouble feels her soul departing her. They're stumbling and staggering. 1 week left. She still can't find a way to win, and she will be saying goodbye to this short life with her. Yeah, like... Whatever is modifying her vehicle or herself, even if it bends the rules, she has to find a way to keep going. She raises her head and sighs, and still pressed on her forehead as she feels an incoming headache. And go fix up the collision damage tomorrow. Maybe we'll be a fraction of a second faster on those turns. Well, look how it is. Oh, it's the traitor in bed with another team. So many years of effort, and the boss has been keeping a dog that bites the hand that feeds it. Ain't that a mistake? The two team members that scuffle with Boneville appear. Knowing that they were after her, Boneville kept her head down and took a side route. She found the two right in front of her. Oh man, come on, they're also dolls. Why are they so shitty? Wow, would you look at that attitude? Or are they human? No, I guess this. I imagine the championship is just for lulz. We're not the same as you. You get on the tracks to play about, but we're there with a job to get done. It just happens that someone felt like fighting the entire team of AI. You know how much money you lost us? Taking that woman? You're gonna make that up even if you were sold you. Overcome with emotions, the driver shoves Turbo, his eyes blazing with fury. Turbo stumbles backward a few steps but remains silent. Oh, pobrecita. Boneville had always enjoyed driving at night. Tranquility after the day bustle, and the cool evening breeze suited her soul. While she relished the thrill of speed on the track, she cherished the gentle kind of satisfaction just as much. Though the night is dark and quiet, Boneville spots something amiss in the nearby alley. Focusing their vision, she recognized the culprits, two unscrupulous drivers from early today. I forget that Val rides her out at this hour. Boneville points her bike's lights toward the end of the alley. The Turkish drivers turn around, with the high illumined bike light shining into her eyes dazzle them, leaving only to be able to block the light with her hands. Shit, where'd this come from? Hell if I know. Fuck, I can see anything. My eyes. Before they could finish, the newcomer landed two swift blows to the head. Then the pair sprawling to the ground, incapacitated. Boneville. Oh, so she. Okay, so that's what happened. She beat them up. Hey, can you stand? I just fell over from being a shove. I'm alright. Why are you carrying a baseball bat? Because she's that badass. She's that hardcore. Because she's that cool. Fuck. Okay, but I guess that's the event that happened. She beat up those two guys. Don't underestimate a former biker gang member. Those two swings are a return gift for what they treated to me earlier. I'm not the type to hold grudges. Usually settle them on the same day. Huh. That's so you. Finals are coming up soon. Aren't you worried about the committee penalizing you for this? Oh, whatever. Won enough titles. Me, I just get onto the track for the thrill of it all. I don't really care what other people think of me. As long as they lose to me on track, well, they have to at least admit I am faster than them. Hey, what's with you? Why the silent treatment? Yeah, you have enough titles already. Number 42, the great and renowned Boneville, 3 times champion. The wind at your side, the sound of the machine under you, not a worry in the world with the track on your bike. Makes you feel free now. No, I don't think it's beautiful, in any sense of the word. Huh? So Turbo doesn't like to drive. How is it still possible for someone to simply think of racing as amusement? It's so painfully obvious we're just manipulated mannequins, always accelerating on a set track. Freedom, what a thought! The moment we step out of the field of competition, we forfeit it. Do you know what you're saying, Turbo? The light behind Boneville illuminates the alley as if they were on a sunny midday. She stood there, blocking enough of the light for the blonde in front of her to open her eyes. With a mocking smile and almost absent-minded countenance on Tumble's face, Boneville finds an inconceivable chill running to her heart. Boneville, you have enough titles already. Letting me have this one isn't out of the question, surely. Oh, pobrecita. Boneville's heart wavers. Is she really just a doll made to accelerate, like Turbo said? A doll made just to accelerate. Yeah, but yeah, we know what happens. She's gonna be penalized because she beat up two of those members, and she's gonna be banned. Wait, what? What just happened? I'm getting transport. NWSBK Finals. Boneville, hey, Boneville! I think that Boneville sits ill in the rest area. Her team members come to fetch her to familiarize herself with the track. They open the door to see her head in the clouds, ignoring them even after they shot at her. Boneville's still thinking over the events last night in that alley. Try as she might, she can understand why Trouble said the things she did. Boneville, you have enough straight titles already. So letting me have this one isn't out of the question, surely. What are you saying? The throne is a constraint to those who rule, but an unattainable grail to commoners like me. You're free of your shackles. I ascend to the throne, emancipation for both of us. Doesn't mean we should make a travesty of it all. If you're so obsessed with first place, why help me last night by telling me about those goons? Don't you load those shady methods too? Or was everything before done with the goal of gaining a favor from me so I'd be more willing to let you win? Even without these, I'm sure that in the future one day you... But I have no future already. Whoa! Bone will suddenly rise from her chair. The team member leaning on the chair loses their balance and tumbles, only saved by Boneville grabbing them by the collar. What is it? The finals are coming up, and the manager wanted me to tell you try on the track and your vehicle. This is an important match for you. How much did they put on me this time? Eh? Whatever. Just tell them I'm just here to enjoy the driving. But when and how I'm getting on the track, I'll decide for myself. Man, Boneville really just does what you want, huh? Guess that's the ace for you. Team member shrugs powerfully, returning to report with his tail between his legs. The day's weather is bright and sunny with great visibility. Not a disrupted element in sight. Perfect day for racing. Some teams using a normal methods were forced to settle down, lest the community come down on them. Motorcycles of varying colors fly past the track rolling with commotion, howling with sand and dust.
This now bidder has entered the competition. This now bidder has entered its 3 final laps. Now then, who will be the best racing doll of the year? Will be our reigning champion number 42 Boneville, or the returning challenger number 18 Turbo? Wow! The result of this will be something to look forward to!
What kind of joke is that? The results are already decided. The red-haired doll shakes her head, returning their attention to the track in front of them. Each and every contestant is giving their all in the finals. Right in front of Boneville is the white-clad Turbo. Boneville is situated in the first echelon. Despite difference in performance between Team AI and Boneville's vehicles, she closes the distance with some definite weaving staying right on their tail. Oh come on, the red broad's here. What to do, Turbo? Focus on yourself. Still going off about that stuff at a time like this? Hey you. In order to stop the others, Turbo keeps to herself. If she is to secure the win, the next turn is a good change. It'll give her ability to get a good distance, maintain an advantage till the very end. Boneville moves to overtake, but someone barges in for the tide, forcing Boneville to slow down. Not going to be that easy, huh? Ah! Before she can formulate a response to the situation, a second and third motorcycle blocks the direction she's moving in. The three of them move as a block into an impenetrable wall. Pain in the ass. Boneville looks for an opportunity. Another circuit is kicking in and formulating a new overtake route. I go from the left. That dot is immediately cut off. Boneville made preparations. Just a step too slow. In the space of one inner curve alone, several drivers in front of her slow down, locking her in place. Their intentions are clear as day, when the spectators outside boo and jeer in dissatisfaction.
Oh no! Number 42 is in trouble! Looks like the drivers around them are focusing on them. We've spoken to the referencing committee, and the rules determine that these other competitions are not in breach of any rule. We will continue as normal.
Boo! That's bullshit.
Number 42, what will you do?
Damn it, you stopped such a low.
Warning, chase instability.
Warning, chases instability. Boneville takes a glance at the display, blinking red numbers quickly occupying the instruments. Cooling, air pressure, axles, various parts of the vehicle reporting ridiculous faults at the same time. Giant coincidence of malfunctioning parts. She suddenly thinks of something, immediately turning her head towards the inspection point. A few people standing there look at her with disdain in their eyes. Their blazed countenance signifying they knew all too well what had happened. Wait, so her own team betrayed her? Trash! Filth! Exasperated as she was, anger and profanities would not solve any problem. Her time is running short, and the vehicle below her might spot her and die at any moment. Even if some emergency treatment made this thing last till the final moments, there will be no chance of her place if she could not get through this living, breathing wall in front of her. This is where it ends. Her hand on the gas slowly relaxed. The dial on the speedometer gradually settled almost regretfully. The drivers around her do not give up their watch as Boneville they accelerate. This moment before their resolution, they do not advance or retreat, with severing Boneville's last struggle in silence. Am I supposed to get some buff applying flash up when it gets to this point in the story? Not that I really have anything worth flashing back to. Out of my way! The redhead hits the gas, slamming towards the driver to her side. The all-or nothing attack staggers the target. Boneville grabs the chance, grabbing a long strand of rope in the bath abyss. This is the first time trouble been out in front. The track lays out before her as far as she eyes can see, not a sight she's used to. Before, there will always be someone ahead of her. 6 years before, it was driver named Orola, but ever since 3 years ago, Boneville had filled that spot. Trouble's always been chasing after someone. The difference was a mere second or so, but that gap never closed. I'll be the champion. I'll be the champion. She had always been in second place, so she knew all too well all of the glory and acclaim will go to the champion. The runner-up always in the sun brilliance. No one will remember her. So once, and if only once, she wanted to sit upon that winner's throne, gaze upon that which only a victor can see.
What? What a shocking turn of events! Number 42 has escaped the blockade, and is accelerating!
The commentator's rousing voice pulls Turbo's mind from its little trick back to reality. Damn, she's caught up. The approaching sound of another engine becomes louder and louder. Turbo feels a gaze, focused squarely on her. There's little less than 100 meters between number 42 and number 18. Coming up is the tightest turn of the lap, and if number 22 continues at her current speed, she will no doubt crash. A curve will not have been any other way. He discarded the thought of deaccelerating, continuing to dash towards the curb at full throttle.
Looks like number 42 has lost the grip of reason. Medical team, please be ready to handle the incident.
With a sharp turn, the driver previously pursuing Boneville will slow down, waiting for the moment of impact to sneak her at. Boneville strokes her center of gravity to one side, sticking to the side track. Sticking to the inside track as she enters the turn at high speed. The distance between the ground and the vehicle shortens and shortens. Just as it looks like she's going to crash and burn, Boneville suddenly extends an arm, thrusting it into the ground with all the strength she can muster. She used she used it as support.
Huh? Number 42 using her own arm as support. She's drifting to the turn. She's not slowing down. She's not slowing down at all.
What? She's gone bloody mad. This is Boneville's final trick. Using her arm as a fulcrum, she uses the centrifugal force to force the vehicle around the turn without slowing down. Gravel and spark fly forth from Boneville's snow-warped fingertips. Tremendous force nearly turning her apart in that split second. That hurts. She'll cut off the paint sensor well early. This is the last stretch. Come on! This rock sound. Having no time for agony, Boneville puts every ounce of strength she has into her arm. She paints a sweat of burning marks onto the ground. She corrects course for the off-balance motorcycle with an enraged cry. At the last moment, she wrestled back control of the vehicle, forcing herself around the very edges of the track, almost rubbing shoulders with trouble ahead of her. A red-hot meteor blasts past. Trouble catches a flash of that glorious hue, an understanding smile appearing on her face. Of course, it was never meant to be. As Boneville crosses the line, the veil of silence over the arena is shattered by ovation and cheer. She had become a 4-time champion of MWSBK, a legend whose name is spoken by generations after. It will be the last time Boneville and Torville spoke. In the dusky arena passage, Torville encounters Boneville, applauding her with a smile. Congrats, 3-time champion. No, 4-time now. You won fair and square. You deserve the spoils. I don't care much for a title, but I'd rather not lose to those sick tactics. You won't be seeing me on the track anymore. Thinking about it, I'm more than happy to finally leave behind the always second curse. What were you talking about before? That no future stuff. Never got a clear answer from you. You retiring? There's no such thing as retirement for AI's drivers. Those no longer of use are scrap. Record data and parts used for a new doll. No way for me to escape. The fate was to win this match. Fortunately, it wasn't good enough. That's not! They gone crazy! What the hell are they thinking? Hoping it's only valuable as it is useful. Wouldn't be a more common attitude for humans over dolls. I can say I'm going out without regrets. Not a single first place finish in my career. Each and every time I followed the rules, competed fairly, and gave everything I had. I suppose that suit is the ones to be. I mean, yeah, they're gonna kill her because she didn't win. Thank you, Boneville. At least there'll be no stains on my career record. Thanks to you, I think that I begged sympathy from you back then. How embarrassing. Told me what was really up, wouldn't have done what I did. That made me hold you in contempt if it went down that way. You say that, but I'm the executioner here. Knowing or not, I just cut off your last chance at life. I never cared much for the title. I never thought that so many people need it, care about it. That's how it is, then why do I? Champion out to sit on the throne. Better grow some eyes in the back of your head, though. The M conglomerate behind AI's already got their eyes on you. They won't let something stay between them and their source of money for long. The M conglomerate, what's... I wonder if that's a reference to something. Let them do their worst. A biker's gang more direct method is just child's play to those people in the high castle. Be careful in everything that you do. This is about as much as I can do for you. You're a crimson shooting star, and you ought to chase the speed you desire. Every racer's first wish, after all. I pray that you keep that virtue in your heart. It's just that I never see it. Best of luck, cowboy. Cowgirl. Triple pats Boneville's shoulder as she always does, walking against the light, walking towards her inexorable fate. That day, the track lost a driver near Tumbrel. Gradually, the name fades from common memory, with only the occasional mention of the moniker, eternally second. So they really just they really just kill her. I mean, they just killed her. So Oh. I mean, that's sad. She didn't get a second chance. She didn't get life as a civilian. She just got scrapped. Only Boneville knows that she played the role of executioner. In the name of the champion, she slew a worthy opponent. After another event in June of the same year, Boneville left her team. She never stepped foot in the competition again. F. Yeah. Oh, welcome you, 37. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us for this sad moment. Mika injecting some drama and trauma into a hot bike mommy event. Mika, I wanted a hot mommy, not some hot mommy trauma. Oh, that's. I mean, normally, at least she will get reset, maybe, or maybe she will return with her memories deleted. But no, I guess they just literally just scrap her for parts. That's sad. This is for you, Torbo. You were the best racer. You were the best rival racer a hot mommy MILF could have gotten. F to you. Wait. Without outside disturbance, humming an old song as I race to the wind with you. Hey, Milau! Right, so no guard for this one. It B and Aki. Let's put Choco. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she literally does the ooh. Wait. What the fuck? Shut up, Windows. Oh, let's put. Instead of Choco, let's put Turing. Okay, so Joy, Xenia, and Horizon. No, Horizon, no. Willow. Shadow limits. Right, let's continue. Let's begin. The oasis outskirts. Boneville stopped by the roadside, gazing at a fork in the road she's never seen before. If it were usual times, she would be jumping and joy at her discovery, immediately turning towards the trail she's yet to blaze. But the Red Knight today has no such sporting inclinations. Boneville Jones as she reached for another pebble to toss forward at the water. It was on a whim, but a perfectly controlled throw sent the pebble looking forward upon the water, only stopping after quite some time. Oh fuck, I want to sneeze. Meow. It was on a whim. I read this. The sudden and unforeseen accomplishment makes Boneville open her eyes wide. Hey, was that a new record for skips? Oh, wait, did you see that Oh. She subconsciously reached for a place most familiar to her by her side, but her hands find no purchase. Outright. Outright? What's that? She stands up. As she pats the dust of her clothing, she wishes that the same could happen for the melancholy hanging onto her heart. At this very moment, a mere sound of a motorcycle engine approaches from down the road, prompting a curious look out from the redhead. Professor? The professor has a motorcycle. Boneville, I was looking for you. Why are you on my other... Whatever, it's not a big deal. Shell told you I was here, right? What brings you to my secret racetrack, Professor? Boneville leans on her bike, absent-mindedly pinching away at the rubber ducky on her bike. Boneville? My cat just... Wait, what?
Boneville, I challenge you to a motorcycle race.
The rubble dog emits a screech as the doll suddenly applies force. Boneville is blindsided by the proclamation, concealing her awkwardness with coughing. Sarcastic remark. Man, I didn't see that one coming. Thought the only option left at a time like this will be a confession. Professor, can you tell me why you're doing this? Paid a visit to Shell before coming. Learn about your history as a 4-time champion before you came to Magrasea. Oh, you heard about when I was a driver. One correction, former 4-time champion. As you can see, I'm giving up on the ghost on racing. Boneville tosses forward the remaining pebbles, allowing them to sink into the chilling depths. So, Professor, what makes you the first reaction to challenge me? Wouldn't it be more normal to ask me for a signature or mock my current state? The Red Rider tries to wave off the challenge by obfuscating the topic, but the person before her slowly shakes her head, not intending to back down. Because there are some things I can only convey you in this way. Oh? What things exactly? If I say them now, you will most likely just scoff at it. Though allow me to hold on to them for a bit. If it's a memory to be revealed in the race. Alright. Tell me that I'm actually interested in whatever you got, Professor. You're serious about racing me? You'll be more than aware of the difference between a human and a doll, right? Yes. Even knowing that, I want to challenge you. Trauma's so bad she doesn't even race anymore. I mean, yeah, she being so good at racing got somebody else killed, though. That is trauma. I mean, and yeah, she doesn't care about titles. So the fact that she won a title, but she lost probably her best friend, rival. That's probably weight heavy on her. Boneville interest is peak. He looks at the professor up and down, acknowledging the fervor in their eyes. Dolan is a human. In ages. Boneville mounts the bike with a flip, tossing a helmet towards the professor. Do you agree? Yeah. Sure beats tossing rocks in the pond here. She gets in a good stretch. It's adjusting the bike and configuration in accordance with the road circumstance. Speaking of which, how many times have you driven a motorcycle race before? 3 times? 4 times? 0 times. I'm not proud of it, but I can count on my hands the amount of times I ridden a motorcycle. I asked Erica to teach me some driving techniques before I came here. I hope they come in useful. Oh yeah, Erica is also another redhead. And interesting that Erica also knows how to ride a bike, because she's a nun. So like a nun riding a bike, that's an interesting image to have. So your first opponent will be a former pro racing doll. Know whether to call you lucky or unlucky. But a race is a race. I agree, so I'll honor it to the end. This fork in the road be the starting point. After one lap around the lake, the first person to reach the oasis wins. As for the starting signal, oh yeah, the sound of this dog makes I'll do. I'll set a timer on it. Are these rules to your liking, Professor? No, no objections. She dons her helmet, kickstarting the beast underneath her again. Not too late to ask me to go easy on you, Professor. I don't think I will. On a race that leaves no regrets. Said it, okay? Don't go crying to Mama when you lose. Don't worry, I'll just cry to you. Mama? A scooter. Yeah, the professor is probably just in a scooter. One of those electric scooters. The two motorcyclists hum in unison, emotions billowing along with the riders. As the dog calls rings out, the two set off behind the other, chasing at the horizon in the distance. Alright. It's time to put the metal to the petal. Right, before we continue, I'm gonna go feed my cat, so I'll be back. Vamos, gatito, vamos. Meow, meow, meow.
Right. And some water. Water.
Alright, then let's go. Do a quick one. Yeah, that one. Hunter, what? Okay, but why did the professor ask for a raid? I mean, it's obviously we're obviously gonna lose. So like, does the professor just wants to race so that she can feel like, yeah, I've forgotten how good it is to race? Like, is that the reason? Like, we obviously gonna lose, so. Also, one interesting thing, because she calls herself a former gang member, so Boneville before, as if before she was a professional racer, she was a gang member. Is that true, or is that something she just invented? I don't know. Commander of professional racist. He's professional racist. He just knows what this. No one can evaluate the professor as the best racist in the Oasis. Boneville turns around somewhat, failing into her thoughts as she looks at the professor behind her. Even now, she could not find a reason why the professor put this challenge forward. She had thought that the professor would employ some strategy or trick in the race, and made preparations to counteract whatever she might be met with. The professor did nothing. Ever since the race began, he only done one thing: trying to put those barely prescient techniques into practice to shorten the gap. Nothing more, nothing less. This abnormality made Boneville uncomfortable. To get to the bottom of things, she let off the gas for a little, pausing on a small distance just in front of the professor. Professor, can I ask you a question? Might be weird coming from me, but you should forfeit while you can, Professor. Before I left being a competition doll behind, many human drivers challenged me. Their souls were never in question, and the finest human driver couldn't do anything other than lose by an entire lap. In other words, Professor, you have no chance of winning. Yeah? Tell that to the Covenant. What? Yeah, I know. No matter what I do to accelerate and struggle, you get serious, I have no hope of winning this race. Yeah, that's the reality. I don't know what scheme or method you have ready, but with such a sheer difference in ability, none of that will matter. So, you should give up while it's still early on. Don't waste time on meaningless things. The Red Knight flips up the back plate as she looks toward the professor, trying to convince them to stop this boring farce. Yeah, I imagine that too. Like, I imagine there's like a human championship and a doll championship. The thing is, which one is more popular? The one with the normal human drivers, or the one with the hot, sexy mommy drivers? That's a good question. I mean, I guess it's like right now there's like in Formula One, there's like a category for electric F1 cars, separate from the normal diesel ones. So like,
Maybe the technology gets far enough, that will happen as well here in the world. It'd be interesting to see a race of only AIs. If anything, for the just because it'd be fun to see it. I'm sure this as historic as the first time a computer beat humans at chess tournament. Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, by this point, dolls can do pretty much anything. But yeah, for the first racer doll to defeat humans, that must probably be like, holy shit, we are fucked. That's why dolls began overtaking humans in everything. The result is not what Boneville imagined. The professor doesn't give up after hearing those words, still holding down the throttle, attempting to overtake her. Sorry, Boneville, but I don't know a no for an answer. What? You will not give up? Yeah. That's something important to convey to you. You got two things wrong. One, I don't have any schemes planned up or plans up my sleeve. I want to race you. Huh? How do you plan to win then? You going to gel something about dreams and friendship, then suddenly get an awakening of potential to surpass me? Those things belong in comic books, not reality. Just like you said, I know all too well the difference between a doll and a human. But even so, I don't want to keep up. Not to win, then for... An envious roars interrupts Boneville. Boneville, there's more to competition than just winning and losing. Even knowing that I will lose, I want to give it everything I have to enjoy it to my fullest, so I don't have any regrets. The familiar words pry away at Boneville's lock away in her heart. She turns around, seeing the silhouette of an old friend projected on the professor, still chasing after her. Normal. While the doll is lost in thought, the professor accelerates, arriving on Boneville's side, yelling out their ideals at her. One more thing, you are wrong about it. I don't think this race is anything meaningless. Win or lose, that isn't important to me. The meaning that I seek is in the moment, to be with you on the track. What about you, Boneville? What is it that you seek when you race? The doll sinks into silence, not knowing how to answer. I don't know, Professor. I gave out racing because I didn't know the answer to that. To the old me, racing itself was happiness. I could keep accelerating and accelerating, using my capabilities as a doll to the extreme. Honestly, I really enjoy the feeling of contending with the other competitors. Probably scary to race at high speed without experience. I mean, I can imagine. I used to have a motorbike. Well, it was kind of like a scooter more, but I used to have a bike. And now I was only able to get to 60 kilometers per hour because the bike was old, so it didn't go more than that. But even just going 60 kilometers, it was scary. Like, I could feel like any small movement to the left or to the right completely moved the whole bike. It was scary. I mean, but it was also fun. I miss that bike. I sell it because it got broke. Well, it didn't broke. I tried to make some upgrades, but it didn't work out, and I got tired of trying to repair the bike, so I just sell it at a loss.
But I just sold it to somebody else, and it was a nice bike. One day, if I got enough money, if enough extra money, I would like to get another bike. One that is newer and doesn't need to be maintained too much. And also, probably I will get a license this time. Yeah. Boneville nostalgia can be seen in her eyes. Passion burns within for but a moment. Flame is soon extinguished by a great gale. But everything changed after that. Participating in the underground races I had before, but that sort of happening was gone. Never came back. Money, flowers, fame, any amount of those could never fill the hole in my heart. Maybe it's just as Storble says. Moan or consciousness are put together to those strings. We wave goodbye to freedom. Become merely pooped strung up by the capital in a game of profit. That's exactly why I gave up racing. There's no happiness to be found there for me, one who never tasted any freedom. So come on, Professor, refute me. Refuse this useless doll who's abandoned their duty. A smile, the red knight squeezes out is full of self-deprecation and hard edge. She awaits to be reprimanded. This is the only way to stop past transgression from being forgotten with time. No, Boneville, you didn't do anything wrong with Turbo's situation. At the end of the day, there shouldn't be any of these victors that are renowned. What are you saying, Professor? Who else is to blame? The Turbo died because I turned her down. If I just gave up fighting, let go, and let her have first place, everything would have turned out different. Boneville lets go of the class, slowly deaccelerating. I just work out what she really meant with what she said. I figured out something was up with her, but I never thought that it would be life or death for her. I simply drew the match and let her live on. She would have continued participating and contending with me on the track. You think she would have been willing to accept that? She might have been angry or repulsed. That was the only she could have kept living. Boneville screams in the wind and with anguish. She suddenly accelerates, wanting to speed away from the misgiving of the path. No matter how she turns and swivels, the figure behind her stays close to her, just like the friend she once had on the track. Oh, you wanna die, Professor? For a newbie like you, this speed is way too dangerous. None of that matters. Before I can make you remember your original reasons, I'm not backing down. Her motorcycle rumbles and presses forward, approaching the red figurehead. Don't blame Miss Turbo's result by handing over a hollow victory like that. That last match you gave it everything you had and beat her fair and square. That's what she craves as a racer. What about you then? What about you then, Boneville? Casting aside those constraints forced upon you by competition. Or what do you compete on the track, time and time again? Boneville falls into a stupor as she stares at the professor next to her. The howling winds and thrilling engines suddenly fade away. The only silence is left in this world within her mind. My original reason. Boneville never really forgot what she raced for. As a racing doll, pursuing the extreme of speed had always been in her bones. Was why she dove and journeyed. But to say that out loud will be a validate that he, say that out loud will be to validate that her will be blah, 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 blah. But to say that out loud will be to validate the her that killed Turbo for the sake of such sentiment. Why? The growling of the motorcycle tears apart the silence in the moment. Boneville recognized its sound. same sound that chased after her day and night back then. Horrible. That expression doesn't suit our 4-time champion. Seriously, where did our free spirit meteor only leave 4 speeds go? Momo had a million words to gush out the phantom for her. They all willed into apologies when they reached her lips. I'm sorry. Hey, why are you apologizing? Competition. A winner's apology is a slight upon the loser. Don't overthink the business with me so much. You're a dumb as a pile of bricks. Where you fall out of your comfort zone, you make every problem more complicated than it has to be. Right? Is that human chasing after you, the professor? Huh? Yeah. Why ask this all of a sudden? Really wanted to know. I haven't seen you smile while on the back of a motorcycle in a good while, you know? Smile? So is she schizophrenic or it's like I wonder how do neural clouds work for them to suddenly get a ghostly apparition of somebody that died? Or is it the case like her neural cloud in a way saved a piece of Turbo and so she now can speak to her from time to time? Well, she looks at the reflection of herself in the rearview mirror. Just as Turbo said, she finds herself smiling from her heart, enjoying this race against the professor. Looks like you found someone who can run alongside you. Good. Very good. She pats Boneville on the back, moving a pace with her. Go on, champ. You're the only one among us. You're the only one among us to be free of your own strings. A friend of Momo smiles as they pass on blessing and inspiration to those who still live, slowly fading away. You still got that annoying habit of forcing things on people. But I won't have it any other way. Or I wonder if it's a case of maybe, you know, that place where the dolls, the voices of Zion, you know, that place where with the relic technology that I guess could be considered like a doll's heaven. And maybe dolls really do go there when they die. That somehow is like an apparition of her from that place. Maybe. Rari probably knows. He turns over the professor. Her mouth outcries a declaration of war. Professor, I'm about to speed up. You think you're ready to try and keep up? Yeah, anytime. Hell yeah. This is for you, Turbo. Oops. Not going to join in, Professor? You can change it if you're not a fan of this song. That's not the problem. It's just that I'm not in any state for that.
Oh, that. Oh, so that's when it happened. Come on, Professor. You gotta be enjoying this. Come on.
Also, oh my, look at those curves.
I mean, he really doesn't like it.
But oh my, she looks extra beautiful here. What the fuck? How do they do that? Lol. My bad. I forgot you threw up a few moments earlier. Please the strength of me and Boneville slow down again. I'm happy to have someone to ride with. You have to take your own circumstances into account, Professor. Don't go pushing yourself. Racing like that puts a massive strain on the human body. You're bound to feel unwell. Hold on for just a little longer, and we'll be back in the oasis soon. I didn't think you go that fast before we got started. Speaking of it, what we'll do with your other motorcycle? Just leave it there for now? We'll treat it when we have another time another day. It's more important to get you back to the oasis for treatment as soon as possible. Should I go a little faster? Please have mercy. Okay, you're the boss. Find a smile long unseen on the red knight's face. What is it? Are you staring because there's something on my face? No, I'm just having a moment. You've been at the oasis for so long and I only seen a smile from the bottom of your heart today. Boneville, do you think you can enjoy racing again? Yeah, thanks to you. I had a little chat with the ghosts of the past. I can finally enjoy the thrill of competition like I did before again. But just as interesting as I expected, Professor. That's good then. Looks like my efforts recently have not gone to waste. Boneville scratches her head, concealing her embarrassment. She switches gears, lower the motorcycle down again. Can I ask a bit of a weird question? What is it? Professor, have you thought much about the day when you bring us back to reality? I can come to an understanding of my past self. I cannot forgive those humans who manipulated and expended us like pieces. Me or Torval, we were both just a means of making money. Even the fans that surrounded me quickly left after I gave out competing for the title of champion. Looking for an alternative to use for their pastime. Boneville. Don't worry, Boneville. When we're out of the oasis, you can join a certain private military corporation. I'm sure they will love you there. And I know the boss there. I'm sure they can give you a nice place. Of course, I know that there's both good and bad in humanity. And there are people like you who see us as equals. If you find a way to get back to reality, lead us all out of Magrasea. When that day comes, how should I confront the humans with ill intentions? You can shoot them. Boneville voice is as steady as it's ever been. The grip on the bike handlebars tightened. It does sound like a question of typical of you. With how loud and rowdy you are. Well, I bloody apologize for being that way I am. I did really think about this though and came up with nothing. It was you, Professor. How would you answer that? When I first came to Magrasea, I wished to send everyone back to reality safely. But after so long together, Beep. Sudden incoming call interrupts some conversation.
Ooh, there's the wife. There's the wife asking why are we late?
Professor, where are you? I couldn't get through to you after all earlier, and I was worried if something had happened. It's dangerous to take a call while racing someone, so I turned it off just in case. Sorry if it worried you. Me and Boneville had just about finished up a motorcycle race. We're on the way back. Eh? A motorcycle race with Miss Boneville? Meaning... It's just as it sounds. Professor didn't do as well as me. But they didn't do bad for the first time racing. Don't just go and compare me to someone who's a professional at this. Does anything happen? Feels like the two of you are a lot more cordial. You know, a bit of a heart-to-heart in competition. But I think I get why everyone is so fond of the professor here. Don't worry. I'll ferry the professor right back. Before that though, I'll have to borrow them for a bit longer. Bye, okay? Wait! Boneville hangs up before Persica is halfway through her words. Why you hang up on her while she was in the middle of something? It'll take a while to explain to Persicaria. You really have to ask? Of course, it's because I don't want to have anyone fight me for the time I have with you. Be a surprise I earned to fair competition. Don't think I'll just give it up. Like you said, Professor, then used to take calls while driving. I'm following your advice, aren't I? You got me. Still hanging on there, Professor. And the desires to puke? Yeah, a little better. Wait, why do you have such an nefarious look on your face? I thought of something fun. With the operants left here, yeah. Enough dash all the way back to the oasis. Boneville teased the handle, speeding up in an instant. Man, that speed sure was boring. Don't worry, I'll pick speed still suitable for humans. Guarantee you won't puke. Please don't. How naive you are, Professor. Once you're on my bike, you can't say no anymore. The Director Doll grins as they accelerate, flies into the wind towards a bright future. Ah. Yeah, I did see the female version as well. Can I check it? Right, let's check it here. We have the technology. We can change gender. How do I change it? Gender? I forgot. Here we go. We have the power. No, it's not this one. Oops, sorry. Wait. Stage 1. Part 2, what? This one, racing together. Oh, oops, no. Okay, it's this one. There we go. The female version. Which I don't know, it's more funny because like sure, she's going so fast that she's just getting lifted up by the wind. I don't know, it's more adorable. The text to change image but not text. Stuck with them. Them. I mean, I guess that's probably a translation team problem, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Also, the female professor, man, she is damn good looking. Outside the Oasis Plaza. No, wait, no, let's not do this one. I gotta. I guess it counts like if I already do it. Outside the Oasis Plaza. Motorcycle bolt past. Red-haired driver stopping it with spin, rushing towards the pre-arranged meeting place. Oh, barely made it. What do you mean made it? You're half an hour late, Boneville. I need later and I will finish this book I have on hand. Sorry, my bad. Didn't keep a good handle on how much time I spent driving with the professor. Boneville produced a thin brown paper bag, handing it to Shell. Here, this is yours. Could be as compensation. What's the need to be so mysterious? Whoa! This is not a new periodical. Steins too. Yeah, I ran into a sign when I went to buy it. Got pretty lucky. Look at yourself, mistress. You're ready any longer and your drool might just reach the floor, hmm? She immediately wipes up the corner of her mouth upon receiving that reminder, coughing as she refocuses on work. Considering the circumstances, I shall forgive you this time. Don't count on it happening again. Yeah, I got it. Right. Get with the boss when you have time. Boss wants to talk to me? Crap, it can't be her chewing me out for getting to write my reports for me, right? Oh, I can't comment on that. Log in any case. Boneville feels an ill omen. She begins to inquire further, but Shell also engrossed with the pamphlet in her hand. Boneville signs, turning around and punching a number into the terminal. Yo, long time no see, boss. Oh, we don't know. We don't know who the boss is. I guess the boss of Arcadia. Interesting. We don't know. We don't have an image. Oh, Boneville. How has the Oasis treated you recently? Not quite what I expected, but the people on the roads here are to my taste. Pretty good, all things considered. Mission progress has been largely smooth too. Me and Shell will be going back to Arcadia in a few days. I'll bring you a few souvenirs. No need to rush. You're so inclined. Staying a while more at the Oasis is fine too. Are you going to ask me about the professor, boss? But you wanted to talk to me because you wanted a report. Those things are obvious from your expression alone. Perhaps you haven't noticed it yourself, but from where I'm looking, your expression is a lot softer than what you wore when you were off. The reports you submitted, ghosts written by Shell, are they not? The redhead sighed in an exaggerated manner. Man, nothing gets past you, boss. Reports and whatever are still a pain for me, you see. If you ask me to write one, I have no idea what to put in there. Speak what's on your mind, Boneville. There's no need to think so much about it. How to put it? I don't really know how to express it, but the professor's for sure more interesting than I imagined. They work late into the night to prepare return presents. They study beforehand to compete with me. If it's anything related to a doll, they give it every bit of effort. I think I get why everyone at the Oasis adores them as much as they do. You give them a higher rating then. I figure those rumors on the outside aren't worth squat. But a rebel sort of attitude from me was within your realm of attitude from me was within your realm of expectation too, right, boss? The person on the other hand of the call responds with silence. I don't really know what you mean to do, but making someone no good at diplomacy like me be a go-between the Oasis was weird no matter how I look at it. I can't think of anything other than you had some other plan in mind. Boneville, you always had a bad habit of making things complicated with how you process things. Maybe I saw the potential for being a negotiator in you. Send you an assignment where you will improve those skills. Sounds like the boss of Arcadia, she just sent Boneville to get free mental health care from the professor. Like, girl, you have a lot of problems, so you go get checked yourself with the professor and get your therapy. Get your free therapy with the professor. Like, the Oasis just give you free mental health to all those and for the professor. Seriously? No, stop playing with me like that. Boss, you got the answer you were looking for. Yes, I think I might have to meet with the professor soon enough. See that one coming? Do you will stand and observe for a little more, like the original plan? Change must be made, Boneville. World has no excuses that I and the professor will. Changes must be made, Boneville. This world has no more excess that I and the professor can squander in brooding away at each other. I understand. For Arcadia. Yes. For Arcadia. I don't know. It still sounds weird. I mean, they doesn't feel like they're bad, but they still sound like they have some malicious intent, like some evil plan that they feel like maybe the professor will be willing to help, maybe not. I don't know. Arcadia is just gotta figure out what they want. Anyway, I really liked it. This was a very fun event. Eat. Was fun. There were cool shit happen. Actually, no, let's put you here. Ah, my nose is getting extra itchy. Yeah, I like the event. It was pretty fun. Also, Boneville is she's just great. Best design, most beautiful doll of this so far of this year. Like, they did a good job. Yeah, I really wonder what's Arcadia doing, like. I mean, I don't think they're bad because I mean, any enemy of the entropy, it's a friend. But just because the enemy of your enemy is your friend, just because the enemy has an enemy doesn't mean it has to be your friend. You know? I don't know. I feel like maybe Arcadia is gonna connect somehow to Girls Frontline 1, maybe, or Girls Frontline 2. Like there's a connection there that is yet to be revealed. I mean, we thought that was an enemy of the entropy. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this Elfros was an enemy of the entropy until he got mind broken by the entropy, so the same trick twice will be old. I mean, maybe they're not evil. They just have a different goal. Who knows? Only Arcadia knows. I do wonder who is the boss of the. I mean, I don't remember if that was confirmed, but the boss of the Arcadia supposedly the boss of Arcadia is the real professor, right? The one that we impersonate. Or is somebody else? I don't know. Maybe like a third party trying to see how the events of the Sanctifiers and the entropy plays out, because we know that the entropy was made by humans. by the same humans that made the Sanctifiers. To have a kind of like an eternal war within each other, something like that. No, the real professor disappeared. Like when after the event that separated the Magrasea from the real world, the real professor just disappeared and nobody knew where he was. There's a chance that he probably got uploaded to Magrasea, and he's been inside there all this time, and he made the Arcadia antivirus testing. I mean, antivirus testing, that's too extreme. Antivirus testing for a virus that is able to mind break people and man, those viruses in 2064 are pretty hardcore. Yeah, there's a lot of lore. We still yet to know. Oh my god. Anyway, I like the event. It was pretty fun. I didn't expect that sad backstory from. I didn't expect that the backstory to be that sad, because I mean, poor. I feel very bad for Torvald. Like, I mean, surprisingly enough, there are not a lot of those that die, but like completely die. You know, I mean, there are a lot of those that die and get reset, and they lose some memories, or maybe they lose all their memories. They come back, and it's still sad, of course. But Torvald is just, she's completely gone. So like, there's no chance of her coming back, and that's I think that's even more sad, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, that was a nice event. Yeah. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed as well. That was a pretty fun event. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the stream, man. And I hope you enjoyed the night or the day, wherever you are. Tomorrow I'll probably do Melodious Macrocons. I gotta catch up with the events, so I really need to read this, so I hope it's not too long. But yeah, I'll probably stream that tomorrow. Oh look, I'm the female professor. Here with my Oshi. My Oshi. Oh, a lot to catch up on, yeah, because I need to finish this, and then I'm gonna have to do the Girls Frontline event. The new Girls Frontline event, which is gonna be, from what I've been spoiled, is gonna be one big story. Fuck! I need to reverse collapse. Well, damn it! I'm gonna play it. I got to play it before Girls Frontline 2, because it's gonna be more difficult if I do that after. But yeah, anyway, have a good night or a good day, wherever you are, and have a nice beginning of the week, because today is Monday. Yeah. Bye. Oops, no. Let me. No. There we go. Here with my Oshi. Anyway. Bye!